Can't believe I let you talk me into this.
It's just walking. You do it every day.
You'd be surprised.
I know CPR, if that'll put your mind at ease.
What would put my mind at ease is a park bench, a shade tree, and a mimosa.
You'll be okay. Elliot, have you ever had a three-way?
I have enough trouble getting one person into bed, let alone two.
Oh, don't say that.
Please, I'm resigned to the fact that I'm alone. I've learned to love myself. I was wondering when you were going to bring up your little adventure. How did it go?
I didn't follow the script I had played out in my head.
Things rarely do.
It was supposed to be hot, animalistic, just pure carnal bliss, and then he would leave and everything would be right with the world.
And?
And I couldn't handle it. I freaked out a little. It wasn't messy or anything. I just couldn't have sex with someone without having to make it mean something and get all emotional. I wish I had the power to just turn off my brain and think with my dick like Patrick. Let meaningless sex just be meaningless.
So what did you do?
I sat there quietly in the corner until they finished.
That's a little creepy.
I made up some excuse that the pot had freaked me out. I felt like they were attacking me.
Was it because you were jealous?
I think I was mourning the loss of what I thought a relationship should be. I never saw my relationship as one where my boyfriend would be sucking somebody else's dick right in front of me.
Then let him suck your dick.
No, I don't think my dick cuts it anymore. I'm afraid the floodgates have opened. You know, he was actually whistling this morning.
So, you think he's at work right now, online, chatting it up with some hottie who likes to be tied up like a young steer and then beaten with blunt objects because he's been bad.
You're probably not that far from the truth. And that's another thing I've discovered. I've lived a very sheltered sex life. You wouldn't believe the things that people post online. Do you know there are people that inject saline into their scrotum to make it blow up like a balloon?
It's called scrotal inflation.
You know about it?
I try to keep up with what the kids are doing these days.
What's the purpose?
To obtain a big balloon-like scrotum that your partner can play with like a kitten.
The whole thing just creeps me out. Come on. Come on, let's run for a while. Yeah, I need to work off this frustration. What?
When have you ever known me to run?
Today is a good day to start. It's good for you.
I don't run.
Why not?
Wild animals.
What about them?
If I run, I may attract them.
What the hell are you talking about?
When I run, my inner thighs rub together and heat up and I start to throw off the scent of bacon.
You do not.
It's true. If I run or walk too far or climb up too many stairs, I start to smell like Sunday breakfast at Grandma's house.
I don't smell anything.
There's a bit of a breeze. It's probably carrying my scent away. You might want to keep an eye out for coyotes just in case.
You're an idiot. God.
There's still no way in hell I'm running.
Wow, look at you cleaning.
Yeah, I decided until I find a new job, homemaking will be my vocation.
Are you gonna start making our clothes and churning butter?
I'm not turning Amish. No, I was thinking more along the lines of light cleaning. Maybe organizing a closet or two. Whipping up a casserole every now and then.
I have a surprise for you.
Oh, you got me a blurry picture. How sweet.
I was trying to be inconspicuous when I was taking it. I must have moved. You can kind of make him out. His name is Jason. He just started working at the gym. We've been talking after my workout, so I get a vibe that he's interested.
And your surprise is what? You're leaving me for him?
No, I invited him over tonight. He's new in town, doesn't know anybody. I thought it'd be nice. What?
Don't you think you should have asked me first?
It was just a spur-of-the-moment thing. We were talking. The invitation just kind of popped out. The picture doesn't really do him justice. You'll thank me, believe me. We'll sit around, talk, have a few drinks, see how it goes. Okay?
Okay.
It'll be fun, I promise. I'm gonna take a shower.
Hey, it's me. I need you to do me a favor. If I died, would you go down in the morgue and identify my body?
Don't start.
It's just a question.
I don't know. How mangled are you?
Mangled? Why would I be mangled?
You might have stepped out in front of a bus or got shot in the face at point-blank range.
Oh, God.
That kind of thing happens all the time.
No carnage, just an ordinary death. Brain aneurysm, heart attack, something that doesn't mess up my pretty face.
Let your mother do it. She'd be hurt if she wasn't the first to see you dead anyway. Besides, I wouldn't want to see you like that.
You know, sometimes when you sleep, I imagine that's what you're gonna look like, dead.
How about we not talk about death right now? We're two men in our prime. We're gonna live till we're 88 years old, when one night we'll die in our sleep and ascend to heaven holding hands.
That's lovely, but I highly doubt that'll happen.
You were trying to ruin this.
What are you talking about? I'm not trying to ruin anything.
You brought up the death talk to irritate me. You were planting a seed for a horrible evening because you don't really want to meet this guy because I've taken an interest in him.
Forgive me for not being thrilled. You want me to meet a guy you want to have sex with.
For us to have sex.
I don't need a pimp, Patrick. Like you're trying to be single again, and you have this baggage you have to drag around wherever you go to give you permission to have your fun.
We'll talk about it later. Be nice.
Hello?
What the hell is Elliot doing here?
I thought it'd be nice. You said Jason's new in town, he doesn't know anyone. Well, here's his chance to meet new people.
Hey, boys.
Hi, Elliot.
I bought pork rinds.
Why?
Because that's all I had. The invitation was so last minute. I didn't want to come empty-handed.
They're already open.
Most of them are still there.
Pork rind?
I'll get it.
Frosty.
He doesn't like that you're here.
You think?
Sorry I had to drag you into this. I just felt like putting up a fight.
It's okay. A lot more interesting than the evening I had planned.
Even if you're being used as a pawn.
Exactly. So, what role am I playing? Shall I be boorish?
Yes. And flatulent would be a nice touch.
I can't make any promises there. Jesus Christ.
What?
You might want to take a look at this.
Jesus Christ. Patrick wasn't kidding. How does he attract a guy like that?
I think Patrick's very attractive.
For his age, yeah, but that guy's an infant.
A very tall infant. Are you sure you want me to stay?
I don't know. Suddenly I'm very conflicted.
You don't want him, I'll take him. How you doing?
Here you go.
Thank you.
To new friends.
New friends.
So, how long have you been in Nashville?
About a month. I tagged along with a friend who thinks he's a country singer.
Tagged along from where?
Ohio.
Oh, Ohio! I used to date a guy from Ohio.
Nice.
Long time ago. He had really tiny ears. I was concerned how that was going to translate into penis size, but it turns out I had nothing to worry about. What? Since when is penis size not appropriate cocktail conversation? I mean, we're all gay here, aren't we?
Well, actually, I'm bisexual.
Oh. Well, that still counts. I'm sure you've seen a penis or two in your short, tall life.
A few.
And you know what I'm talking about.
Why do I move with this party to the living room?
Actually, I think I'm going to head out. I just stopped by to say hello, Jason. It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too. Thank you.
Patrick. Always a pleasure.
Likewise.
Joe?
What are you doing?
You don't need me here. What kind of friend would I be if I stood between you and getting some of that?
I don't think anything's gonna happen. You heard him. He's bisexual.
You do know what bisexual means, don't you?
Of course, but for some reason it just seems less likely now.
He's young. Young people like to have sex if they get the chance. You just have to make sure that you give him that chance. And pray that he has a daddy fetish.
I'm not that old.
If it happens, have a good time. Remember, think with your dick. Leave this out of it.
Got it.
God, I miss sex. Well, good night. Pictures would be appreciated.
Try to live in this world, not of it, and put your concerns on others. When it gets tough, when you've had enough, just take up a throwaway lover. And when you have run out of money, or if it's just too much to bother, don't cover up, he'll love you too much and kiss you like you were your father. And when you've been in bed for hours, or it's not time for something that matters, don't fantasize and don't eat too much, you'll go blind and only get fatter. Try to live in this world, not of it, and put your concerns on